the committee stage of Bill C-12. I think it's really important to note that the Conservatives did something that really resembled work here. We put forward many proposals that I think that the Liberals will have to undertake eventually, proposals that have been put forward by experts and people across the country. And again, it was nice to see some cross-party collaboration with colleagues in different opposition parties to get some amendments forward. But again, we also saw the Liberals try to remove these, even the ones that we passed through procedural tactics in the House. So that's disappointing. However, I have also given notice of an additional amendment to Bill C-12, which would ensure that the Liberals cannot use extraordinary powers in Part 7 to mass change, extend, or cancel visas or permanent residence cards in the bill, particularly to mass extend temporary work visas. During the debate on C-12, officials were unable to provide concrete examples of how they intended to use the sweeping powers in Part 7 of the bill. As such, Conservatives successfully amended the bill to include a requirement for the Liberals to report to Parliament on how they use these powers, and for the minister to come to committee when they are used, as well as a clause to clarify that the Liberals could not use the power to mass convert temporary residents into permanent residents. However, this morning, a news story showed that the Liberals missed a whopping 38% of temporary residents in its last census. This breaking news compounds a story from earlier this fall, which described how well over 1 million temporary residents have expiring visas. Last spring, the Liberals admitted they had no plan to get these non-citizens to leave once their visa expired. And for months, Liberals have resisted Conservative efforts to disclose entry and exit information, raising questions about the true accuracy of exits. And worse, in recent days, an operation the Liberals undertook to speed up citizenships to influence the outcome of the 1995 Quebec referendum also came to light. These issues, combined with the lack of clarity from officials on how they plan to use powers in Part 7 of Bill C-12, has resulted in Conservatives giving notice of an additional amendment to C-12, which would prevent the Liberals from using these powers to mass extend all types of temporary resident visas. Canadians need reassurances that those who are supposed to leave on expired temporary resident visas actually do. And frankly, the same goes for provinces whose healthcare systems and classrooms have come under great pressure after a decade of Liberals' mass immigration. If the Liberals have no plans to use the powers in C-12 to mass extend temporary resident visas, then they will support this amendment. Thank you.